The Nintendo 3DS and 2DS line has to make Nintendo proud, because honestly it is an amazing console line, and not only has it sold very well, it has also been well received not only as the console but also as the games. Nintendo has reportedly sold 75 million consoles and about 385 million copies of games and software and all that stuff. That's a lot of sales. So when it comes to the 3DS and the 2DS line, this is something that Nintendo has done and done well, and I am totally excited about this. For all honesty and showing my bias towards this, I love the 3DS. I play these things all the time, and honestly, there's a good reason for it. These are awesome systems. The games that come along with them are totally amazing. And honestly, if you don't have a 3DS, you definitely should probably get one, because as of recording this video, they're out of production. The 3DS and the 2DS line are absolutely amazing, and you definitely need to get one. There are a ton of different ways to get them, and you should definitely check them out. 3DS is an absolutely amazing looking console. When you see this at first, you are often surprised by how cool this really is. When you open it up, you are struck by two big screens, whether it's the original or the XL version. You got some good real estate when it comes to screens whenever you're talking about portable systems. Now this has the A, B, X, Y buttons. It has a joystick, a D-pad, a few other buttons like the start, the select, the home button. And honestly, from the get-go, you are welcome, and it's pretty easy to get your hands on and just start playing. However, there's a few functions that are there on some systems and not on others, like the 3D aspect. The 3DS line has the 3D functionality, whereas the 2DS does not. And for me, I prefer the use of not actually using the 3D, because honestly, the functionality just for me, it's not there. I never use it, and I feel like that's just kind of how it is. It's not anything against it, it's just not for me, so I just don't use it. So I see the 2DS line being cheaper, and I definitely gravitate towards that. And that's honestly because it still has all the functionality that I want, and it's a little cheaper, so I'm not complaining there. Also, along with that is the ability for a second stick. Now, the new 3DS XL and the new 2DS XL actually come with a little stick that kind of looks like an eraser end, and it's actually the C-stick that could be done as two joysticks or two sticks as well. So that actually adds a little bit more functionality to it, whereas if you had the original 3DS or the original 3DS XL or the 2DS, you didn't have that, and so you're kind of stuck in what kind of games you had. So I feel like that's something that is notable and worth pointing out. Now, when it comes to the 3DS line, there are a ton of special editions, and honestly, I feel like this is where Nintendo shines with these consoles. We didn't see this much with the Wii U, and we don't really have too many of the Nintendo Switch special editions, so the 3DS line is absolutely amazing. There are so many different ones, and I always catch myself buying more of these because, well, they look so cool. So if you're wanting a console that's a little bit unique or a little bit different, I think the 3DS and the 2DS line is absolutely perfect for that, because it gives you extra abilities and extra colors and all that if you're interested in that as well. The games. Obviously, everyone plays consoles because of the games, and I've got about 10 games here that I want to talk to you about, and I'll run through each one of them a little bit just to let you know kind of what to expect or what you should expect if you are going to buy these games. And honestly, every one of these games is an amazing game and totally well worth your money. Now for me, I would definitely try to buy used because that is obviously a lot cheaper, but some of these games are going to be harder to find used rather than new, so maybe think that into account whenever you are looking to either start a collection or grow a collection of the 3DS. starting with WarioWare Gold. If you are a fan of mini games, this one is absolutely amazing. There are 300 mini games, and whenever I bought this, I literally couldn't put it down. I have so much fun playing these little games, and they're just so awesome. So if you're looking for something like that, I feel like this is a great game that you should definitely check out. Next is something that actually came to the 3DS and the Wii U, and that is Super Mario Maker 3D. This was an absolute amazing game, and also led to the second one being released on the Nintendo Switch. But if you've ever wanted to create a Mario level, like literally, this is the way to do it. It's so much fun, and honestly, this is a cheap version compared to the Wii U and the Switch version, so definitely pick this one up. Like, it's totally perfect for the 3DS. Next, I have actually two games, and that is Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Now, everybody loves a Pokemon game, and if you don't, I'm sorry, but these are the ones to pick up. These were the ones that were originally released for this system and didn't get to go anywhere else. Now, there's a few others, obviously, like, there's a lot others. But I figured let's talk about Sun and Moon. Absolutely amazing Pokemon game. So if you are looking for one Pokemon game, I'd probably pick up one of these two. For me, it would be Moon, but it depends on what you're looking for, to be honest. Next, we've got Mario Kart 7. Who doesn't love Mario Kart? This is essentially the Wii version, almost. Depending on what you... It's not the new 8, obviously. Obviously, it's not Mario Kart 8. But this is still a ton of fun, and I absolutely love it. It's a Mario Kart game that you can literally take everywhere, so I'm not gonna bash that at all. Like, why would you? Same with this one, Mario Party Island Tour. I actually spent way too much time playing this by myself. Like, yes, I enjoyed this game so much. I love the mini games, like I said, with WarioWare, and so I feel like this game is just another to be added to the list that definitely needs to be picked up. And continuing on, New Super Mario Bros. 2 is just a crazy great 3D platformer. I absolutely love this, and I guess it's not a 3D platformer, it's more of a 2D plus or 2D 3D-ish. It just depends on how you see it, but honestly, this is a ton of fun. If you're looking to get a new Mario game, I think this is a perfect one for the Nintendo 3DS, to be honest. Then continuing on, Paper Mario Sticker Star. Now, yes, I feel like this game got a lot of hate. However, I enjoyed it, so I'm adding it to the list. I am a huge fan of Paper Mario, and so I feel like this is a cute game, a cute RPG, a cute way to play a Mario game, and you can take it on the go. Like I said, this is a portable system, and so this is a great example of that, and it's just a ton of fun, and I think you should definitely pick it up. We also got a Legend of Zelda game, Triforce Heroes. This is a little bit different than what you would expect, but it's still a ton of fun. There's a few more Zelda games on this system, but this is one I figured I would grab and mention because this one probably wouldn't be mentioned as much as some of the others, but I still think it's a fun game. So if you're looking for this game, you could probably find it for pretty cheap, and it's still a ton of fun. And last but not least, probably my favorite 3DS game, Detective Pikachu. Yes, they made a movie about this. They made that huge amiibo, and totally awesome. This is so much fun, and I always hear some people don't enjoy it, but for me, I love this. It was a ton of fun, and I absolutely just was blown away by this game. The movie was awesome. This was awesome. The amiibo was awesome. I'm currently looking at it. It's back behind the camera, and so I feel like this is just something that needs to be talked about that probably gets left off too often, and that's definitely a shame. So that's it. Those are the 10 games I suggest that you buy. Now, yes, there are more, and there are other amazing games. I'm not going to list them all here, but if you're wanting to start or even grow a Nintendo 3DS or 2DS collection in 2021, I think now is the time. Do it before people are wanting to collect this again. Like, it's starting to trail off of people wanting to collect it. I'm not saying it is. This is still a solid system that people love to play, but it's not being produced anymore, so it's going to be a little bit harder, and I think games are going to be clearanced out at places that still have them new. And so I feel like right now is a great time for you to go ahead and pick up the console or the games, and so I wanted to bring that to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification. That way you know when I post more videos, which is every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And one more time, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you have a good day.